Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Turf Talk Podcast, your go-to spot for all things football and entertainment, to say the least. Head over to the TikTok. There will be some new entertainment up on there. Dom, what were your thoughts on that? I know you don't love it, but
harder than it looks.
It is. It's not easy to sit behind that and guess it. It's Hangman, for all of you who are wondering. Go check it out. They will be up there soon. Joining me are my two co-hosts, Nick Walters, Big Wop.
Yes, sir.
Dom Capuano.
It's me.
Your host, Gabe Dowd. And boys, for episode 22, we got a simple little news. Not a lot this week, which, isn't a bad thing. We want to run through that quickly. But what we do got for this episode is a couple games, and Dom's got Wheel of Fortune this week. So we're spicing up the game show still. Dom has not run out of any tricks up his sleeve yet.
Not yet.
Do you have one for next week, or are we still in a
haven't looked at it yet. So
because
still in limbo at the moment.
I feel like after Wheel of Fortune, you're going to struggle.
We'll see.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. If you can prove me wrong, prove me wrong. Dom, kick us off with the news. What do we got for this week?
Well, starting off, an exciting move for the Denver Broncos. They've signed tight end Evan Ingram.
He is officially
a Bronco.
Yes, sir. That deserves a lot more celebration, Dom. Why did you get into that?
I feel like, well, I'm not a Broncos fan. I feel
okay,
like
this next one you better be happy
now,
for.
this one, just as I said last week, the Seattle Seahawks have got their veteran receiver. They've signed star wide receiver Cooper Kupp to a 3-year, $45 million deal.
They paid him a bag.
They paid him roughly $15 million a year.
You know the best part, though, and I said this to Dom today, Nick, he texted the group chat that the Seahawks are in serious conversations with Cooper Kupp, and you were like, everyone is.
I was like,
yeah, you were like, everyone is. Yeah, everyone is.
And they signed him the next
day
day.
later, he texted it. And
I think it was that same day.
Was it the same day? And then you came to me later that night. You were like, is this actually happening? It sure as hell is happening. Good for you. I'm jealous. But for the price tag,
we did pay him high, but we had to pay.
But if you
we have the money.
If you even get like a hint of what he was in LA the last few years, does it matter?
Because think of like Adam Thielen.
Exactly.
He's old. Similar play style.
No, Cooper Kupp's way more better, but yeah.
Oh, he's definitely better, but it's a similar play style.
Yeah.
Who's to say Cooper Kupp can't last at least
I don't know.
3 years?
I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty jealous. You got the guy we all wanted.
I'm happy with it.
You never once at any point during free agency or up until that day talked about wanting Cooper Kupp, inquiring for Cooper Kupp.
Well, no, because I wanted a veteran receiver for Seattle. I've said that in the last couple times.
I know, but that's never a name.
Never specifically him.
But I didn't specifically want Cooper Kupp. I wish we targeted more of Diggs or.
Really?
Yeah, or there was another one that I was not coming to my head right now.
Devontae?
But yeah, Devontae Adams and Stephon Diggs.
Cooper. There's a lot of them out there right now.
Yeah, I didn't.
We better get Cooper.
I didn't think we were going to get Cooper Kupp because he's coming from a division rival right down the coast. I mean,
exactly.
It wasn't realistic at the time.
I didn't know that until he signed there.
Yeah, Washington is home. Well,
Yeah,
that's where he went to
neither did I.
college.
But
I don't know anything about college.
That's true.
But I'm happy we got our veteran receiver. So
yeah, good for you.
Leave it at that.
Jealous.
Eagles Super Bowl champion, offensive guard, Mekhi Becton.
Mackay. Wow. Mackay. Starting off strong.
Mekhi Becton, I said his last name right.
Yes, you did.
Is signing with the LA Chargers.
Don't love it.
I'm a little nervous, but at the same time, he was terrible with the Jets, so I don't know what we're going to get.
I was going to say, I don't know. If he plays like he did with the Eagles, then...
I still don't understand why the Eagles are stripping their whole team.
There is no explanation. I don't care if you have 20 picks in the next 2 drafts.
Still like rebuilding.
Literally, that's what it feels
Pretty
like.
much.
You kept your key components in Saquon, AJ, and Devontae, and Jalen, but other than that, you basically said no one's safe.
Yeah.
So, unless you're on a rookie deal or you've been paid massive deals, you are not safe on that team. So, we'll see what happens.
And a surprising one to me, 49ers Pro Bowl fullback Kyle Juszczyk is returning to the team on a 2-year deal shortly after being released. I thought he was gone for good. In fact, that's what they were going to trade CMC alongside him.
So that's still up in the air. That's
but
still
I don't think they do now.
I
don't think they do now.
CMC is a Bronco,
which is interesting because his dad played for the Broncos for a very long time, so he was around the franchise for a long time as a kid. He is a Broncos fan at heart, so it's not far fetched, but I don't know that I want to pay the price tag that they're probably looking for.
Oh, I'll pay it.
Even with
any day.
If they want a second-round pick, you're doing it for Christian McCaffrey right now.
Easy, no question about it.
Would you?
No,
for a second round
for the Seahawks.
Name a second-round pick of ours that has worked out other than Nick Bonita.
Okay,
recently.
And that's fair. That's fair. The hit rate on draft picks is a gamble. It's a lottery. But Christian McCaffrey came back from injury just to get re-injured again. Do you want to give him a second-round pick, pay him, take on the contract, and then have him sit out all year potentially if he gets another serious injury?
Yeah, I'll take that chance.
I was willing to take the
chance with Cooper Kupp. I'm willing to take the chance with McCaffrey.
He's getting older, too. And I don't think the 49ers are going to give him up.
No,
I don't see it. Because look at the package that they had to give up just to get him.
I think it's a lot of it's just
Panthers.
inquiring. I mean, it's really up in the air. Are they keeping Brock Purdy? Are they doing a complete rebuild?
I mean, they just signed Mac Jones, so...
Do we see Brock Purdy by the trade deadline end up on a new roster?
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
And, it's funny because last week, speaking of quarterbacks, Dom, you threw out the Giants with Joe Milton, and today it came out that could be a potential spot from a legitimate source. So
yeah.
Dom might be an insider.
I'm an NFL insider,
you might
guys.
be the insider that we all never knew about.
I'm the real Nick Walters.
Oh, no. All right.
Well, moving on.
Yeah.
The furious and scary Dallas Cowboys are signing wide receiver Paris Campbell to a 1-year deal.
You really did us here, Jerry. You really got us.
Cowboys are now been pushed over the top. They are my pick to win.
Between him and Peyton Turner, man, this team's looking.
Bro.
In fact, did you guys see the news of Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb going up to Cooper Kupp and trying to pitch an idea of him? Do you guys see that?
Yeah, he was tied. He was tied to Dallas for the first 2 days or whatever.
Literally, Dak Prescott and Cooper Kupp. I mean, not Cooper Kupp. CeeDee Lamb got together and went to go.
Still didn't.
CeeDee Lamb went to Twitter. CeeDee Lamb went to Twitter and made it. Yeah, I don't know if he tagged him in something, but there was stuff going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They
the
were
stupid
trying
shit that players do on
and he still didn't go there.
He said, "Hell no."
Nah, he took his talent to Lumen Field
to
wear the blue and green.
0-17.
We'll take
what?
0-17.
0-17.
Yep.
Prediction. Hot take. Coming soon.
Well, the Chiefs are re-signing wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster.
Why?
Guys, they might win the Super Bowl next year.
They just keep re-signing this guy to 1-year deals, let him go. He goes from the team, they pick him back up. What does he do for this team that is so good that they're going to keep doing this?
Mid.
It's all guaranteed money, too. Juju's not the same guy. He's not as crazy as AB, but he's got the same trajectory career-wise. No, actually, not even. Their stats are night and day. AB's at least got stats to talk.
Famer.
Exactly. First ballot. Had none of this stuff happen. But, yeah. This is, wow. Yeah, here's another.
This one's bizarre.
Yeah.
Speaking of trading 49ers running backs, we got Jordan Mason on the move to the Vikings.
Not the one that was on my bingo card after the start of last year. I had him on my fantasy team. He did wonders until he got hurt again.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't get it.
The future for the 49ers is just so...
very bleak.
You can't be sad. You've got it.
Oh, I'm happy. They're going bottom of the division.
I was going to say, with every move
and
they've
then taking
made,
Cooper Kupp from L.A., I mean, I can't be happier.
I was going to say, you had one of the biggest offseasons, probably one of the best offseasons in Seahawks history and this season in general, and you also watch your division rival just fall apart with each day.
Yeah. All of them. I mean, the Cardinals already sucked.
You watch the defense get stripped away piece by piece.
Yeah.
And now the offense is falling apart.
I mean, I'm happy. I couldn't be happier again. I'm so excited. In fact, I'm buying a Sam Darnold jersey.
Here's my other question. Were you just as happy for their losses as you were for your gains?
I was happier for my gains than their losses.
No, because sometimes when the Chiefs lose players, I'm just as happy as watching the Broncos sign someone. That's how good it feels.
I mean, I guess, but then you got to remember that player is going somewhere else that hopefully is not.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's not in the
you're
division.
Not playing them twice. Exactly.
I'm a D1 hater.
That's the way you got to look at it.
But I'd rather the Seahawks sign someone good than.
No, trust me, you guys signed enough. Please stop. Please stop.
No, we get more. We have money. We have more money.
I know.
We need
stop.
to pick someone
You've
else.
Done enough. Save it for next year.
We need to build our line.
No.
Do you see all the running backs we're picking up?
Save it for next year.
Like the Seahawks have signed like 2 more running backs. We already have.
Yeah, they're preparing
that
in case
will fix
Kenneth
your
Walker
bottom.
falls again.
Yeah. But we need our line fixed. That's what we need right now.
They're probably trying to go through the draft. They want it to, they clearly have an idea and a vision. They want the offensive line to be young.
We have like the 4th most draft capital of any team right now as well.
That's crazy.
You got to hit on them, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Don't say it. I know you wanted to say it. Okay.
Time will tell.
Yeah,
the Saints are signing veteran wide receiver Velus Jones Jr.
Another threat of a sign.
This might make Derek Carr look like the MVP again. I mean, week 1 and 2 Saints might come back all season long.
Yeah, this could be it. This is the ticket to the Super Bowl for them.
Oh, the next one's the best piece.
So the Cowboys did unfortunately lose their superstar quarterback, Cooper Rush.
The better of the quarterbacks.
He almost brought him to the promised land.
He did. And he's going to the Ravens to start over Lamar Jackson.
Is anyone confused by why they're putting guaranteed money into Cooper Rush as a backup?
It doesn't make sense. First off, these are
complete
schematically
opposite
different quarterbacks.
At least with Tyler Huntley, you knew what you were getting. At least with RG3, you knew what you were getting. It was similar to Lamar Jackson. Cooper Rush is a complete opposite.
Lamar Jackson goes down, you have to switch your whole playbook around just to adapt to Cooper
offense.
Rush. Like the whole offense is going to systematically change.
I don't get it.
It doesn't make sense why you're giving him guaranteed money. It does not make sense.
I also found the DeAndre Hopkins signing very odd. That still doesn't sit with me right. That doesn't sound right.
They
they
can't use him.
Like you said with Russ and the Titans, the D-Hop and the Ravens don't gel. There's no that makes sense. This could work.
Right.
It looks like they just took
He's
a veteran.
already like 3rd, maybe 4th on the depth chart.
It's like they literally took a veteran. They're like, we haven't gotten a receiver in 10 years. We'll add him and see what happens.
Like, this is a big name.
The Ravens seem to be like pulling names out of a basket right now. Or something.
They literally take Harbaugh's hat off. Like, all right, pull a name this year.
That's what I want.
They get that one like old big.
They're like, oh my God, D-Hop. thought maybe this year it'll work.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He'll go back to
He's
the
gonna hit
Texans
his prime
version.
this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want him to go back to that version.
We can do John Elway where he thinks Joe Flacco's going into his prime at age 300.
Now, any white
right
quarterback
after he
over
traded
6'5"
for him.
was going to go back into John Elway's form of playing football. So
I can
that
name
was
every
his,
single one of them.
unfortunately.
Moving on, the Bengals locked up both Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, which will fix
Same
their
agent.
defense.
Yep. And takes up about half their cap space.
Right, exactly.
I saw a graphic, and I don't remember the numbers, but the cap that goes in their offense is so high.
Just between
compared-
Burrow, Chase, and
Those are the
Higgins
only
now.
three players that they actually put into the graphic,
Yeah.
too. They have the highest money spent on offense, not out of the entire, their offense and defense compared, out of some teams in the NFL, period.
Yeah.
On 3 players. A team that hasn't touched the AFC Championship in 3 or 4 years.
I saw a
Since they got
post
there.
that said, this is how a 12-year-old builds a team in Madden. And that's exactly on point.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
That's
you resign
exactly-
you
Stack
resign
the
your favorite
quarterback,
players to
stack
sell
the
merchandise.
receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, the
I
Madden
just don't
tricks
get
him.
it.
But
Tyreek
hey-
Hill says that's how he prepares for games. He plays Madden, so.
But I mean, Trey
It must work for
Hendrickson
him.
is trying to work out a deal with them now, so.
With what money?
He probably is only going to take it, though, because he knows the offense is going to say.
Because he knows the team's going to be.
But here's the
enough.
thing. Okay, you have the great receivers now. Are you still going to be alone on the defensive line? Sam Hubbard's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You didn't get better. These players were on your team last
Hey,
year.
whoa. B.J. Hill's still there, though.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my bad. My
B.J.
bad,
Hill
guys.
is still on the defense. They're
Hey.
okay. They are
Hey.
good. They are good. There is no problems there on the Cincinnati defense.
Ay,
And
ay,
even
ay.
I messed up on T. Higgins' deal. It's not a $50 million. It's $115. But even the money for T, I don't know if I would have paid him $115.
No, not to be wide receiver too.
I said, yeah, exactly. I said give him whatever he wanted when I wanted him to go to Denver. I don't know that that's the price tag I envisioned for him. I thought maybe $100 million, $95 million was my range
That's why I didn't want him.
because of the price tag. Yeah,
So I knew someone was going to give it to him.
and of course it's the whole.
I thought it would be New England, but here we
No,
are.
I'm shared a story with me today. Receivers did not want to go there, and nor did Patriots want them to
Yeah,
come there.
Patriots
thought they
were
were gonna be a
looking
bad
for better
influence on
receivers.
Drake
Yeah,
May.
exactly.
They don't want the
crazy.
divas.
So keep drafting that young talent that you guys keep
Yeah.
whiffing on year in and year
Yeah,
out. And
keep
see what
being.
happens.
Hey, maybe we'll see
5
Mike
and
Vrabel
12.
do something with them this year.
Yeah,
If Jalen Poole can take the next step and get Javon Baker on the field for once, maybe we're okay.
I mean, we've seen the Patriots make some pretty good moves this offseason, so.
they
We've
made a
seen
lot
them,
of moves.
We've
I
seen
don't
them
know.
make moves. We don't know if they're going to be like
Milton
good.
Williams
Yeah.
will be good.
Milton Williams is a stud.
That's about.
Harold Landry, I like. It's a start. It's a stepping stone. It's you got to get some presence on that defense that's familiar with Vrabel's system. That's why I agree with that signing. Do I agree with the guaranteed money on
Nepotism
it?
hire.
No. I mean, yes, but you expect
Too much
it.
money.
You expect
Too
it.
much money.
I agree with that. I just said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
nothing
know.
we can do about it. It's already happened.
That's not
It's
my
gonna
team. I
happen.
don't
Yeah.
care. I'm complaining about it like it affects me. I don't care. Anyway,
For all we know, it could work out though. So
this is true. He might turn back the
Matthew
clock.
Judon did take a few years back when he got to New England and just rejuvenated. So
That's just
we,
true.
We might see this with Harold Landry. We don't know.
It's true.
So
Their division rival, the Dolphins, have
Another
signed
great
cornerback
signing.
Artie Burns,
wow,
Steelers legend.
wow.
The Dolphins are scary.
This is game
If
changing.
Tua's brain doesn't leak out of his
Oh my
face,
God, bro.
we might be cooked.
Well, at least I know I'm not the only one here now who's trashed on Tua in an informal way on the show.
Hey, bro.
Because I did it bad.
Don't worry, Tua, I got your back. I have not yet.
He
I don't-
doesn't know where his
he
back
doesn't know where his
is.
back- we're going the same way.
Hey,
right there.
bro. We're on that wavelength.
It works.
For my final piece of news, the Eagles reworked the contract of star right tackle Lane Johnson.
Bro gained a lot of money in one day.
He added $8 million over the next 2 years and an additional $30 million in guaranteed money.
Got paid all for a Super Bowl championship. He's been the same guy for 10 years. He's great.
He's one
great.
of the 4
phenomenal.
OGs.
Great and phenomenal. Don't get that
3 of them
twisted.
are gone
But,
now.
that one win right there solidified his contract for him. Yeah, keep that locked down. If your offensive line, we learned it with the Bills. If your offensive line's great, you're going places. You may not make it a Super Bowl every year, but you will have a great season.
I mean, their tush push wouldn't work without no line.
Yeah, and then, Kelsey passed down that skill to Cam Jurgens. Is that his? Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't remember his first name. Okay, so sticking with the Eagles theme here, they signed, and I actually liked this signing. I wanted Denver to inquire. I don't think we needed him personally, but I wanted to see where he'd go. The Eagles have signed edge rusher Azeez Ujulari. I want to say he played for the Bulldogs back in college, but he was a great edge rusher for the first, I'd say year 2 and year 3 of his contract with the Giants was great.
Yeah.
Last year, little slippage, which is why I think you're seeing him sign here. Now, if we know anything with the Eagles signing Giants players, he'll probably turn out to be the next Pro Bowl and greatest player because Saquon did
25 sacks.
Do we know how much he's getting paid?
I did not get any details. A lot of the news that I got today were all 1-year deals. I didn't go and look for the guarantees and signings. They're pretty much going to be league minimums.
It makes me wonder. Maybe he's getting paid the same amount that Joshua Sweat was. That's his name was.
Yeah.
Josh Sweat.
Josh Sweat. Yeah.
No, he got paid a lot of money. 4 years.
Josh Sweat got paid a lot of money.
A lot. Arizona overpaid him. Which is not
surprising. Not Arizona, but I mean, why would the Eagles release a good edge rusher to pick up another good edge rusher?
Yeah, I don't know why you don't just dump money into a young player who has thrived in your system, knows your plays, knows everything. But like I said,
performed absolutely amazing in the Super Bowl. I mean, you couldn't ask anything more than
go get Hassan Reddick back.
I wouldn't do that. People argued that you were one of them, that Josh could have been considered for MVP of that game. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure where their Eagles front office is at with any of their moves, but we'll see what happens. Sticking with some moves, Steelers are also signing safety Juwan Thornhill, or is it Juan?
It's Juan.
Juan? Okay. Juan. Coming from Cleveland. I believe Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another interconference or interdivision signing. I don't think this is going to make a huge impact to the Steelers, but hey, if they can get some good play out of them, there you go. Vikings have released center Garrett Bradbury, who has also signed like hours later with the Patriots on a 2-year, $12 million deal.
He knew where he was going.
The Patriots knew where he was going. That's who
they were not messing around with that.
They saw him released. You're like, okay.
David Andrews retired?
David Andrews is gone. No, he didn't retire, I don't think. They just released him.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I want to know where he goes. I like Luke Wattenberg. I do. But we could get better play out of the center for sure.
He was better than we thought.
Better than we thought for sure. But I could definitely take a David Andrews for a year or two and be okay with it. But this I do like. I do like that the Patriots are prioritizing the offensive line because we've been saying it since last year's draft when they said, do we go right tackle or do we go Drake May? Because people argue go Joe Alt, and they did. And they went Drake May, which I'm fine with if you do this. So right now they're doing the right moves. Dom, this might burn you considering you could use offensive lineman help, but we'll see what you guys do in the draft. So this is good for the Patriots. Sticking back with the Vikings, they have also reached an agreement on a 1-year deal with cornerback from, I want to say he went from Detroit to the Falcons? No.
Detroit? He was on the Falcons for a minute.
Yeah.
He was just on...
Either way.
The Texans.
Texans, that's what it was. They signed cornerback Jeff Okudah, who was supposed to be a great corner in the league.
He was like a top 3 pick,
He's been serviceable. Yeah, the Lions drafted him. He was supposed to be playing with Big Play Slay. That did not end up happening. Solid cornerback in his first year. Since then, it's kind of just been falling down the ladder. Yeah. Veteran 2-time Super Bowl champ defensive end. We all knew this was coming. Brandon Graham has officially retired from football.
Hey, good for him, man. 2 rings.
You went out with 2 rings.
He played how many seasons? Like 13 or
12 or 13.
12 or 13, yeah. It was him and Fletcher Cox have had one of the best tandems in defense in the NFL. So I mean, I expected him to retire last year, or when they lost Super Bowl to the Chiefs 2 years ago.
Right.
He came back from a torn tricep or something of that sort. Yeah. Played in the Super Bowl, won a ring. And he went out with his flowers. Packers are signing free agent wide receiver McCole Hardman to a 1-year deal. There's another guy we just see hopping around.
He's a returner.
I was going to say, I mean, he's going to be held in light because of that play against the Niners in the Super Bowl for the Chiefs. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think McCole Hardman's as serious a threat as we all thought he was because in college he was nasty with the Georgia Bulldogs. However, once he got to the league, he was not the same guy. He did not anywhere near close to Tyreek Hill like they thought he was going to be. No. He's now had 2 stints with the Chiefs. He's probably won a ring in both stints. But other than that, I don't think he's that big of an impact. If they can get something out of him, good for them. I know they're good at taking 2 and 3 receivers and making wonders with them.
Andy Reid is incredible.
I'm saying the Packers though.
Oh, the Packers.
Yeah, because look at all their receivers are 2 and 3s. So
they're pretty good at getting those.
They're good at getting them. They're good at somewhat doing okay with them. All right, guys. Now that free agency's over, we gotten through that entire wave. We still got a little bit left, but the main first wave of free agency is now past. It's been a week, and I think no better time to give us our post-free agency hot takes going into 2025 season. So, Dom, why don't you start us off? What was your hot take?
So, my hottest take, absolutely contrary to Nick's hot take that you'll see in a little while, is that the Seahawks are going to be legit Super Bowl contenders. There's a lot of people out there right now that are speculating that the Seahawks are going to be dog shit. They're wrong.
What? Nobody said that ever.
People think that Sam Darnold's going to see ghosts and that he's not surrounded with enough weapons and that the Seattle offense is not going to be able to support him.
They added the biggest weapon since the last podcast
Guess
episode.
What? Clint Kubiak's going to bring a run-heavy offense to Seattle. He's going to take the pressure off of Sam Darnold in the pass game. However, the pass game and its weapons are there for Sam Darnold when he needs them. We just signed a great veteran receiver, Cooper Kupp,
and
MVP, Triple Crown. And we have MVS too, as you said.
Hey, he extends the field once or twice a year.
I mean,
one time or twice a year, you get that big play.
He's like a one.
He's a one-hit wonder.
Nobody's preparing for MVS.
One play per year wonder.
He's the one good firework you have at the end of the pile every year.
You
just never know when it's going to go
off.
off.
And we have star, our number one receiver, JSN, who's
that
going to carry our offense.
I don't know about that part, but I agree he's number one.
And we have Cooper Kupp as a solid number 2. Also, you know what we saw Cooper Kupp do majority of the past 2 years of his career?
Lay it on me.
Be a great blocking wide receiver. I know that doesn't sound
because
like
they're not going to pass.
That's what DK was, bro.
And guess what? We're paying him a lot less than we would have to pay DK.
That is true.
So, in our run-heavy offense, where we can finally give Zach Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker III the ball to run down the field and actually do something, hopefully we build our offensive line. Seattle, if you're seeing this, please.
They're seeing this.
Please build your offensive line.
Mike McDonald is a fan
That's
of the
what
Turf
we
Talk
need.
podcast.
He is, totally. He's our number one fan.
He's Dom Hater.
He's Dom Hater. He is.
Wow, hitting on his number one supporter.
Hey, bro. You got to do what you got to do.
Hey, I'm not going to try and
I digress.
mess this saying up.
I digress.
You didn't have to, but that was beautifully said.
That was very poetic.
Nick, I don't know at all what your hot take is, so why don't you tell us?
So my hot take, Dom may or may not have alluded to it, is that Sam Darnold is going to be quote-unquote dog shit.
You're dog shit. You smell like dog shit.
Wow, you're going far.
Let me
lay it in now.
Let me use Dom's words that just came out of his mouth against him. You stated that you believe the Seahawks are going to have a run-heavy offense, correct?
Yes.
How many teams have ever signed a $100 million plus quarterback and then had a run-heavy offense immediately following that signing? None. None.
Okay.
Because they want to air it out with
there's a first for everything.
I am in the middle of speaking. I am speaking. They signed a $100 million quarterback to let him hand the ball off to Kenneth Walker.
I got to sneeze.
Right?
That was on purpose.
Yeah.
But he had that saved. Now,
anyways, what were you saying?
I was saying how bad Sam Darnold is. You're going to have a run-heavy offense with your $100 million plus a year quarterback. Not a year. $100 million plus over 3 years quarterback.
Yeah.
Which came out this week. We left it out of the news. The Seahawks can cut him after this year and owe him not one.
There's no dead money.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
Because they
that's
know.
They played it smart.
They know.
No.
Nick, that's
they
smart.
said we're going to take a chance on him. If he works out, he's our future.
Which means
he's
what?
Young.
Which means what? They could still draft a quarterback this very year.
We take Jackson
we
Dart
could
in
see
this
that
draft
because they don't trust him because he's going to be
dog
shit. I don't think
it's trust. I think you heard it here, folks. I don't think it's trust. I think it's a matter of Mike McDonald wants to have longevity. He wants to make sure this franchise is secure in case this doesn't work out. Because we all know this.
Because it won't.
Not every year you're going to see a Baker Mayfield situation. So in case it doesn't turn into a Baker Mayfield situation,
Baker Mayfield never saw a ghost. Baker Mayfield doesn't panic under pressure. Baker Mayfield knows how to play football.
But we saw Baker Mayfield have some pretty historically bad years.
Not nearly as bad as Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's also a little bit younger.
Is that your argument? But they were in the same draft.
Sam Darnold has never played on a real offense. If you call the Jets offense a real offense until he played for the Vikings last year and brought them to a 14-3.
The 49ers?
Did he start?
No. He was on that team. And he was the third string. He wasn't even the backup.
But they wouldn't have picked, and that's where I give credit to this, though, is they wouldn't have picked him had they not seen talent, which every reporter, every analysis, every insider inside football, and everyone says it. They love Sam Darnold. They love what he brings to the table. There's something about the kid that everyone likes. So there's something there that is consistent that gets him signed every year, no matter what the state of his play is.
You cannot ignore, I don't care how many weapons you have on offense, you cannot ignore a 14-3 year on any team.
And for all we know, they're set up similar to the Vikings. They could go first round, draft a lineman, second round, or maybe even move up into the first round again with all their draft picks, because they have them now because of DK's trade, and draft one of these young receivers like Matthew Golden out of Texas.
Sure, they could.
Now your receiving core is built just like Minnesota was. Now in the third round, fourth round, you go and draft more linemen. You know, the line we've learned from the Chiefs and many other teams, you can build a line in one offseason.
Absolutely.
So we don't know what this line could look like come September.
But do you know what happened to the Vikings and Sam Darnold? Sam Darnold shit the bed in the last few weeks of the regular season and the playoff game.
This is true.
Okay, do you want to know why He shit the bed.
But 14
Because
three
he
is better than
sucks.
10 and
because
7.
he lost his best offensive lineman. He was playing behind an offensive lineman that was almost as
You are
bad as the
proving my
Seahawks last year. If we give Sam Darnold the same offensive weapons that we are already in the process of providing him, alongside a solid O-line, we could see a Sam Darnold.
I can't speak confidently to the actual last few games. I just know in the gist and the run of what the games looked like, he played not as good as he had all season long. We don't know what the other factors of the game were. How much of it could be Jordan Addison or Justin Jefferson dropping key passes, him getting sacked a lot with the offensive line collapsing. We really don't know what the state was. We did see Minnesota release a lot of their linemen and go and sign big guys from Indianapolis. That could be a key contributor that their line was not where they wanted it to be with Darnold. So how do we know how
As a
much of it is
$100
Darnold?
million quarterback, you need to learn how to get around that, how to play through that.
And by no
Okay,
means
so
do I
then you
think Darnold's
can
giving me the answer,
argue
but
that Joe Burrow needs to lead his offense despite having his
He
own.
did.
He should have won that Super Bowl then.
But he got
didn't.
there. He did get there.
He
We
did
need
get
to- we
there.
need
What
to
has
give
Sam
him credit.
Darnold done?
When
Did Sam Darnold lead the league in passing yards and touchdowns this year?
he
Not
was
yet.
fifth,
He
one yard behind.
Oh,
Geno
and who
Smith.
is Geno Smith, the guy who just got traded because he sucks.
He does suck. Sam Darnold threw 14 more touchdown
He
passes
sucks,
and threw
but
less
yet
interceptions.
Sam Darnold
Which
was
could
below
make them
him.
14-3 versus 10-7, which is a huge difference.
Yes, maybe we'll make the playoffs this year instead of missing.
That's
Right.
more important than just saying Super Bowl or bust. You got to find a fine lining there somewhere. Look,
My prediction.
I like Darnold a little bit. That's why I'm here, but I'm not going to say he's the guy for 20 years, and I think Dom even knows that. But for the next 5, maybe even the full 3-year contract, who knows? Who knows?
My prediction for Seattle.
Whoa. Baker's great. Do we
Sure.
see him getting into the Super Bowl in the next year or two? Be honest with yourself. No. Okay, so we can't completely shit on a contract that's this friendly when it's the same thing Baker got. And if he does go another year like Baker or like last year, then what do we say? We got to somewhat have respect. There's got to be
If
some
Sam
happy...
Darnold proves me wrong, I'll be the first to admit it.
Dom, remember this moment.
I'll be the
I
first
need
to
hear
admit
Listen.
it. I've said this before, and then he keeps proving me right.
Okay.
That's the issue.
Listen, you know the only two teams that the Vikings lost to last year were? The Lions and the Rams.
Ooh.
They lost to each of them both.
And
so maybe
how
One
did-
of them was in the NFC
So
Championship.
you're-
One of them was the best
Yes.
team until week
So you're
week 11.
paying a guy $100 million to choke against teams that are good.
Listen. Every single team is historically good and historically bad against some teams.
That is
So you're going to hand out $100 million to be like, oh, well, you're going to lose the big games.
Everybody,
but we don't care.
He didn't.
Yes, he did.
It's
Yes,
a
he
string.
did.
It's a string of bad luck that the
Oh.
Vikings happened to lose to both Detroit and the Rams back-to-back weeks in October of last season. Then they go on to play. Guess what? The Detroit and the Rams again the last 2 games of the season and lose again. Those are the only teams they lost to the whole season.
Bad
Other
luck.
than that, Sam Darnold played amazing. He put up consistent numbers throughout the whole season. Had a great passing attack behind a subpar O-line.
Okay.
This is nothing that Seattle can't take a year to take a chance on while we develop a rookie quarterback.
See, that's the problem there.
I get your point is Sam Darnold, but why are you attacking Sam Darnold when the Seahawks are, as a whole,
Because
are doing nothing but winning?
Sam Darnold is the common denominator here. He sucked on the Jets. He sucked on the Panthers. He sucked on the 49ers. He was okay at times on the
okay,
Vikings.
and Baker Mayfield?
Pretty good with the Browns. I think we can say that.
Mid.
In all honesty with the Browns, I love Baker, so I'm biased. We had one good year with the Browns.
His rookie year was pretty good.
It was okay. Yes, it was okay.
Once he
But
took
that's
over
fine.
for
But
Tyrod.
that's not what we're paying. That's not a franchise. That's not the money we're paying him
It
yet.
could have been.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
They didn't let him develop.
So wait, year 3 we get year 2's slump year. We have the OBJ issues. We get rid of him. Year 3,
Freddie Kitchens.
yes. Year 3 we get Kevin Stefanski. We finally get to the playoffs. He gets the shoulder injury. What do? They abandon him. He goes to I want to say Carolina.
They won a playoff game, by the way.
Yes, but after that, what they do? They abandon him because of the shoulder injury. That's what you
Exactly.
do to a franchise quarterback.
Exactly.
No, Indianapolis said to Peyton Manning. What happened?
I was just going to say that.
So they abandon him. Then he goes to Carolina, shits the bed. That's the only way I
Sure.
can put it. Okay, goes to the Rams, has a one
One-
night
one
wonder on
against the
Thursday night
Raiders.
football or Sunday night football, one of the two on prime time.
Sunday, I think.
That gets him a contract to go to the Bucks. Okay,
And he made the
He
most of it.
Has an okay, good outing with the Bucks. Gets the contract, and so far everyone loves it this year. One full season after contract, everyone loves it. So now let's shift to Sam Darnold. And I'm not going to put this lightly. Gets fucked by the Jets. The Jets organization has screwed every quarterback, every player
Every
they've
player.
drafted.
Geno Smith. Geno Smith
Yes,
came
it's
from
the
the Jets.
same scenario. And whether we like it or not, that first year Gino's on Seattle, it was an outlier from his other years. He was great that year. And then we get Darnold to the Panthers. Good in the beginning, terrible at the end. Goes to the Niners. Why do you go to the Niners? Shanahan saw something
It's
in
his
him.
last chance.
It's not even a last chance. They saw something in him. He could run the offense. He showed flashes.
If he could run the offense, he would have played.
Which is what the league thrives off of. So then Kevin O'Connell takes a chance on him, goes to Minnesota, even with drafting one of the hottest prospects of last year's class.
He only
who arguably
played
could be one of the
because
best
JJ got
quarterbacks
hurt.
once he develops.
He only played because
we
JJ
don't know
got
that.
hurt. We do
No,
know
the whole
that.
plan.
We do
No,
know
the
that.
whole plan coming out of the offseason was for him to start over JJ the entire time. Then we get the
JJ
stupid-
was lighting it up in the preseason.
Doesn't matter. He said from the get-go that he was going to start out of training camp, out of
Everybody
preseason.
says a lot of things that don't happen.
Nick, after the preseason game, after JJ lit it up, they still said Sam Darnold was the starter. Then you get the stupid
we
knee
heard
surgery.
Jarrett Stidham was the starter, and guess what?
We all knew that was not going to happen. Sean Payton said on Kay Adams' show with Jarrett Stidham practicing behind him.
Sean Payton will say anything on Kay Adams' show.
Exactly. So now
Kay Adams can get him to say anything. You cannot.
So now we're not talking about Sean Payton. So now we shift to Darnold to the Vikings. Has an outstanding year, arguably one of the best years from out of his entire career. Actually, the best year out of his.
No.
A lot of people hold him highly. Did you see some of the throws he's made? Decent? I'd say above decent. Above decent.
Nick, did you see his passer rating? Did you see any
Brian
of the stats
Flores'
I broke down
defense-
for you last
Did
week?
you
Brian-
see his stacked offense around him?
You can't blame him. You said this.
Okay,
You cannot blame a player for
so
their surroundings.
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's only good because he has two of the best receivers in the league.
No, because Joe Burrow's done it without those receivers.
No, he
When?
hasn't.
When?
No, he hasn't.
If they're
No, he
out,
hasn't.
if they are out, the Bengals offense doesn't
When?
tank.
When have they been out? When have we seen this team not tank?
When
When have
Burrow
we seen
didn't.
this team not tank?
When have we seen
Every
this-
single year since Joe Burrow got drafted.
So Joe Burrow's not a good quarterback.
When did I just say that? Name.
Basically, the argument you're making for Sam Darnold is that he is not a good quarterback because he's surrounded by other people.
What I'm saying is, I like this signing. I believe in it. It can't hurt the team more than they were already at. You had Geno Smith, you had Sam Darnold. Which
Listen, if Darnold turns out to be subpar,
you would not
like
pick
Geno Smith,
Geno. You would not pick Geno.
even if he ends
Okay.
up being just as good as Geno. We have a quarterback that's
You
7
paid
years
less.
younger and
$100
paying $10 million
You paid
less.
less. You paid less than was wanted
And we
and
got a
desired,
third-round draft
and you
pick.
gained draft capital.
Are you
no
happy
matter what,
with mediocrity?
No matter what, it doesn't matter.
No.
No matter what the front
No.
office did their job.
But-
no matter what the front
yeah.
office, no
Did
stop.
they?
No matter what the front office did their job,
Yes.
and you need to believe that too, because
Obviously,
no matter,
I believe it.
You gained without, like he explained it perfectly, and I didn't even see it that way until I went back and read it all. You didn't pay what you had to pay Geno. And you could have just said, screw it. You know, he's the quarterback.
Sure.
We have anything better. Let's pay the guy. Just because he's been
He's not
there
worth
and they're
it.
going to respect
Right,
him.
he knows the
But that's the
system.
thing is we see right through it. Everyone knew Geno was not it. So then you go out and you say, what's the next best thing that we saw this past season? What's the first thing that comes to mind on the free agency list?
Oh,
Sam Darnold.
coming off a 14-4 season.
And then here's the other thing. There's no way they went in the offseason and said, we're going to sign Sam Darnold, pay him that money, and not get him surroundment. What helped him be successful all last year? Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, and that offense. So what are they going to do? They're like, we have JSN. Okay, we don't want to pay DK. He wasn't much of a threat
So
last
let's go
year.
get a washed
No, let me keep
Cooper
going.
Kupp.
He's washed?
He's washed.
He's washed. So
He's
now he said
washed.
he's washed. Let me keep going because we're not done
Isn't
yet.
this the guy that you wanted so bad?
Nope.
Dumb, let me continue.
Anyways, continue, Gabe.
Yeah, DK Metcalf, who had no involvement in the offense last year, we talked about it a lot. Why keep him? Why pay him the guaranteed money to not have him on the offense?
I'm still not seeing where this goes to Sam Darnold.
I'm going to get there. It's a full circle thing, but it's a product. It's a business. This is more than just football. They get rid of him. They ship him out. They get draft picks. You have all that money that Dom has still said they still have a lot.
Sure.
If they wanted to, they could go sign Diggs and Amari if they wanted.
So you're saying
so
for
wait,
Sam
they
Darnold
go
to succeed,
they
you need
go
to
get
stack
Cooper Kupp
the
to
team.
add to JSN. You still have the draft. You have your first. You have a second. You have 2/3 or 3/3. I think it's 2/3.
2/3 and 2 seconds.
2 seconds of first, and you probably have your fourth and your fifth.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere in there,
Sure.
you're gonna
And-
hit on multiple players.
and 2
I
sevens.
guarantee you, Seattle's gonna keep adding to that offense because Mike McDonald can only
better
control
hope.
the defense to the level that he had it last year.
Sure.
I don't hate this move. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's a low risk, high reward. The money was a lot at first, but now that the news has come out, there's no dead money.
That's the problem.
We moved on
They
from
don't
Russ so
trust him.
quickly. We've watched Deshaun Watson's contract. They're eating it. They're moving on with it. So to watch this happen, is it going to be a shock if it falls through?
No.
No. And if it succeeds, is it a shock after last season?
A little bit.
No.
No.
Either way, you're getting what you get, and you know what you're expecting.
Either
and they
way,
still
they're
have the
prepared
ability
to go either
draft
way.
a quarterback.
If I'm a Seahawks fan, and
Good thing you're not.
if I'm Dom right now, I'm not comfortable at all.
But I'm very comfortable. As a Seahawks fan, I'm very comfortable, and I couldn't be more happy. Than
Okay, so here's the thing.
You couldn't be more happy?
Here's the thing. They did offer Geno a contract.
We did.
Didn't
we
want
tried.
it.
Geno
He
said
didn't
no.
even-
I don't
Geno
want Geno
requested
either.
the
I don't
trade.
want Geno
so
either.
okay, so let's get past that. Geno's gone. Now
We've had this exact conversation, and I said I'd draft a quarterback.
Where was Dom when Geno first got traded? You were visibly upset in the group chat. You were not happy.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Your current state is, okay, so we have no quarterback now. We have
Sure.
Sam Howell. There's no guarantee that
There-
Jackson Dart's going to be. There's no
I would-
guarantee that
I would
Shador
start
Sanders is
Sam
going to be there.
Howell over
So would
Sam
you be
Darnold.
more
You're
comfortable
crazy.
going in the draft
You
with
are
Darnold?
crazy.
Would you be more comfortable going in the draft with Darnold or going in there blindly, not knowing who you're landing, where you're getting it, and if either of them are going to hit? Now you have the flexibility to do both, and you haven't been hurt financially. You have not put your team back at all, any years. I don't think this
I don't
hurts the
like it.
franchise
It
whatsoever.
wastes time.
I don't think it hurts the
It
franchise
wastes
whatsoever.
Precious
How
time.
can it waste time?
How many years does Kenneth Walker have? How many years does Cooper Kupp
Our
have?
team is very young. In fact, that's all we've been doing is making our team younger by
Their
getting
defense
rid
is
of
all under
DK
27
Metcalf,
years old.
Okay, the defense is going to
getting
be
rid
good.
of
Sure.
Geno Smith.
Cooper
Our team
Kupp is 34 years old?
yes, and we have him signed
Nick,
on like a
and you
3-year
argued heavily.
contract.
You argued heavily. What difference does it make that he's in Seattle or Denver?
Because Denver has a quarterback.
You can't base that on the receiver. You cannot base it on the receiver.
Why not?
So how are you going to put it on Darnold that he had good receivers then last year? It's one or the other. You got to stick with a narrative. You're pushing a narrative right now, and it's not.
Jordan
It's-
Addison and Justin Jefferson are light years ahead of JSN and Cooper Kupp right now. Light years ahead.
One was a Super Bowl
They're-
MVP a few years ago.
A few
I'm
years
going,
ago.
I'm going with what your words were coming in.
Von
free
Miller
agency.
was a Super Bowl MVP a few years ago.
Okay, but you were coming into this. You were coming to this free agency season completely over your shoulders with Cooper Kupp.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen,
With Cooper Kupp on your mind.
Nick, I'll pull up the receipts. I'm pretty sure you were the one who were saying it's disastrous that
I
the Seahawks got him.
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, fair. Either way,
Should I move on to my hot take?
Yeah, you move on. I can't argue with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not good.
I'm
You're not.
taking Will Levis over Sam Darnold.
You are insane.
This is wild.
It ended with Sam. It ended with Sam Howell. Sam Howell does not deserve to be on
Sam
the football
Howell,
field.
let's ride.
Yeah, go ship him to the Broncos. Start him
Take
on
Broncos
that
the
country.
jersey off.
Let's
Take that
ride.
jersey off.
Let's ride.
Okay, go Gabe, go.
All right. My hot take for 2025 going into next season will be the Broncos will win the AFC West.
That is a hot take.
I
already.
don't think it's far-fetched. Guys, the defense is the scariest
I don't
it's
think
looked.
it's far fetched either.
It's the scariest the defense has looked since 2015. If Bo Nix
Easily.
doesn't take a sophomore slumped step like we saw CJ Stroud, and even though he did take that step, he still went to the playoffs.
Texans still went to the
So
playoffs.
we see Bo Nix keep going. Don't take a step back. Keep going like he has been.
Sean
you
Payton
draft a
fixes his play
receiver.
calling.
You draft a running back. No, it's fine. Just get us a running back. Get us a receiver. This offense and this defense could at least be top 12 next season and win the AFC
Easy.
West.
I
don't
think
think it's
our biggest
far-fetched.
competition is the Chargers.
I don't, and I agree with you completely. I think the Chiefs and the Raiders are
Bottom
toss-ups.
feeders.
Yeah, I want to say Raiders. Yes, Chiefs.
Bottom
We know on
feeders.
any given day they could give a fight.
Nope. 38-0, baby.
Oh, you guys don't think the Raiders are gonna be at least a factor?
Do you?
Not with Geno.
I don't think so personally, but I think they could be something that we're not expecting. Step up from last year at least. If you
Oh,
will.
I mean, if you don't step up from last year, then this is pathetic.
Yeah.
So I hope you're right in
Pete
that
Carroll,
sense.
you're going to Cancun.
Shanghai
Stop.
Shark head coach.
You two are obsessed with the Canadian League and Cancun.
Shanghai Sharks.
Say it one more time. I didn't hear you.
Pete Carroll, you're going to the
China.
Shanghai Sharks, buddy.
Going to China.
He is a shark.
That didn't hit as good.
Nah, it didn't.
All right, boys. Next up, I'm not going to sit there and dwell on my hot take. I think we got enough out of that. So, guys, I got a new one for you this week. We got keep 3, cut 5. You guys aren't going to be going at each other this week. We've already gone at each other enough this episode. So, you two are going to be working together this week. But this is blind ranking, technically. So, I'm not going to give you the 8 players
So
in
it's
order.
just 8 random
It's
players.
One
and
at
we
a
have to
time.
Decide which ones to keep.
One
which
at a
ones to cut
time.
without
You two
knowing.
have to work together. Who are you keeping? And you only get 3 of those. And who are you cutting? You get 5 of those. There's
Okay.
8 total players.
Okay.
You don't get them in order. Work together. Decide. Keep in mind, could I get another player? Could this player be bad? Could the next player be great?
Right.
So,
Okay.
easy concept.
Yeah. So
Are you
working
guys
together.
ready? Yes. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Keep 3, cut 5. Player 1, Christian McCaffrey. Got to talk.
I got to keep him. We got to keep him.
Yeah, but
This
But
is
who else could
MVP
you
level
get?
potential.
considering all the injuries and timeout we've seen,
Is this?
he's getting older.
Just keep it in mind right now. I'm not giving you any parameters.
Is this like as of this second? I would cut him. I say cut. What do you say?
I say keep, but I'm gonna trust Dom on this
You're
one.
going to trust him?
We're gonna
Okay.
cut.
So cut number 1. We are going
CMC.
C-Mac. All right. Player 2, Derrick Henry.
Now, Derrick Henry, we've seen put up consistent numbers for a number of years, and he's getting older, but he's still putting up some of the best numbers in the league.
So we're keeping Derrick Henry.
We'll keep Derrick Henry.
All right, you've got 1 keep and you've got 1 cut. 2 more for keep, 4 more for cut. Are we ready?
Yep.
Player 3, J.K. Dobbins.
Cut.
Yeah.
Cut?
We
Okay.
don't need
All
him.
right. Are you keeping him down?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm keeping it on our dog.
All right, cool. Player 4, Josh Jacobs.
I gotta keep.
This can be interesting. I'm worried about keeping him because he's gonna. Maybe there's someone better, but
Got to talk it out, guys.
I will have one more spot for keep. Even if we take Josh
we have
Jacobs.
4. Do we have 4 keeps or 3?
You have 3 keeps.
How many cuts?
You have 2 left, though, of your keeps. You've already taken 1. So you guys have 4 more players to go after this. It's up to you guys. You got to work this out.
How many running backs in the league are better than Josh Jacobs? Are they all running backs?
Yeah, this is all running backs. Are there 4 more running backs better than Josh Jacobs?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think there are.
We'll keep him. I think you're right. You're on to something.
All right. Player 5, Jahmyr Gibbs.
I gotta keep.
Talk it out.
I don't like it.
Really talk it
Really?
out.
I don't like it.
I
think there's better running backs.
Are there 2 more better than Jahmyr Gibbs? Not counting Derrick Henry or Josh Jacobs. I don't think there are.
I think
there are. I'm putting him in the top 5.
I mean, I'll trust you on it. All right.
So you're keeping Jahmyr Gibbs.
We're keeping Jahmyr Gibbs. We
All
got
right.
1 more spot left for keep.
No, you don't. That's 3. You had Derrick Henry, you had
that's
Josh
it?
Jacobs, and you had Jahmyr Gibbs. That was your 3.
Okay.
Do you want 1 more? Do you want to make sure you're solidified on Jahmyr Gibbs? I'm giving you final seconds to guess if you guys want to keep him or not.
I'm trusting Nick on it, so it's your call, Nick.
I'm keeping.
Okay.
Keeping him.
Do you want to find out who the final 3 are?
Nope.
Yeah.
Player 6 was Bijan Robinson.
I'm happy with that.
Player 7 was Joe Mixon.
I'm happy with that.
Player 8 was Saquon Barkley.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
I should have seen that one coming.
So I don't have quarterbacks because, Dom, you were the one who said we should do multiple positions, but I can do the wheel. Do you want to do one more group?
Sure.
Talk.
How was your day, buddy?
It was good.
You guys really should have figured out that Josh Jacobs one. Like, how? Come on.
Yeah, we should have cut Josh Jacobs. We should have cut him. Because I think I
There's
would have.
not that many people in the league better than Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, but I would have.
I would have rather had
Jahmyr
and Saquon.
I should have thought about Saquon.
I would have taken Bijan over
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs any day.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would.
Well, I mean,
I would.
all right. So we're doing this without the format now. So this is me winging it. So here we go. Quarterbacks. Keep 3, cut 5. Brock Purdy.
Cut.
Yeah.
So write down the names as you go.
There's
that off the
3
dock?
keeps and 4 cuts.
5 cuts, 3 keeps.
5 cuts.
It's 8 total players, guys.
Oh,
Come on
shoot.
now. We know math.
Hold up, Dom. That's keep.
Yeah, I know. I'm changing it.
All right. Player 2. Kenny Pickett.
Keep.
Cut his ass.
So you have 2 cuts so far, right?
Yeah. But
He's
we're
gonna cut
get,
everybody.
Yeah.
We're gonna have no quarterback.
Kyler Murray.
Keep.
Keep.
Yeah, we're kind of getting forced into keeping him right now.
I'm getting kind of worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have no control over this. This is the will now. Oh, Dom.
Cut.
Russell Wilson.
Oh,
keep
no. No.
Keep his ass. Keep his ass. We're
Russell
keeping him.
Wilson,
We're keeping him.
Shanghai
Wait, so how many players have I
Sharks.
called so far?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4.
4? Okay.
4.
So we have 4 more to go. How many do you have your keep? What's our keep so far?
Kyler,
Just Kyler
and
Murray.
Russell.
Nope, just Kyler Murray.
And Russell
Okay.
Wilson.
Nope, just Kyler
Russell
Murray.
Wilson. We're keeping Russell
It
Wilson.
says Russell Wilson, Shanghai Sharks right there.
But
buddy.
I see Russell Wilson on top, too.
It's just Kyler Murray as your
Do
keep
you?
so far.
You're full of shit.
CJ Stroud.
Keep.
Yeah, we have to keep him.
Okay. Went to me when you're ready.
Ready?
Tua
Oh,
Tagovailoa.
cut his ass. He's got CTE.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go. There was that.
You have 2 keeps and you have 4 cuts. We're not doing that one. It was Sam Howell. I already know what you guys are doing with that one.
Keep.
Okay. Lamar Jackson.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Bro, who just removed my access to the
I don't know
dock?
what you're talking about.
Bro, just put me on view only.
Lamar Jackson, because the next one.
keep his ass.
I feel like we should cut him because he's a running back, right, Dom?
I mean, yeah, I would traditionally if
I was
I
gonna
was.
say, do you want to find the last player is?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, cut.
I'd take Lamar.
Cut.
Yeah. Give me Lamar Jackson.
Patrick Mahomes, Shanghai Sharks.
We need to get him a Shanghai Shark jersey because he just keeps talking about them more than he
yeah.
does the Broncos at this point.
I am a secret Sharks fan.
Okay, so this is the segment I am a little worried for. This is really going to prove our intelligence or how ignorant we are.
Yeah.
Nick, take the floor. You have
So,
it.
my segment this week is real player or fake player.
Oh, I'm good.
I have 5 players. Some of them are real. Some of them I completely made up. All right?
The first name's got me tripping.
So, who's going first? We doing rock, paper, scissors, coin flip? What are we
Let
doing?
me get the coin out. Talk, please.
Talking.
Talking? I am
for it.
in
I
the
gotta
middle
look
of
for it.
talking.
I've gotta look
I
for
love
it.
talking
I've
so
got it.
much.
Hey, it's a Turf Talk podcast. I hope you know how to do that.
I love
ASMR?
talking about stuff to talk about.
Oh, shoot. I do have 2 coins. I lied. We'll use the one that Nick said doesn't flip.
Nope, the one that lands on the same side every
Yeah.
time, like it's
All
cheating.
right, call it. One of you call it. Oh, wait. It's
I'm
me
not
and you.
playing.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
You want to call it in the hair? In the
Yeah,
air?
yeah.
All right.
Tails. Damn, kill the audio
Microphone.
recorder.
Heads.
That's tails, is it not?
No, the microphone's heads.
That's
and then
bullshit.
All right. Are you keeping or deferring?
I'm deferring.
All right. Dom, your first player is defensive back Quantez Stiggers.
Bro.
He's played 14 games.
Bro.
He has 8 total tackles and 0 passes defended. Is this player real or did
What
I
is
make him up?
What is this stat line, bro? Just came out of.
Are you looking it up? What are you doing?
Hey,
No,
bro,
no,
hey,
I
bro.
got, no, I got.
Is
I got. I wasn't
Quantez
looking up.
Stiggers a real person?
There's no way. There's no way Quantez Stiggers is a real person.
Oh, he for sure
Is that your answer?
Okay, well now you're making me think about it again. Why are all these
Don't let
people
me-
on this list completely irrelevant players?
That's
Like,
the whole point.
What do you want me to say? Patrick Mahomes? Oh, no, I think he's fake.
Thomas Brady.
Is Quantez Stiggers real or fake?
He's fake.
He is real.
He is
Oh
real.
my
He
Yeah.
plays for the New York Jets.
Is he on the team right now?
He is. He
Oh
played
my
in 2024. All of these players played in 2024.
So they were at least active last season.
Yeah.
Ronald Simpson.
Oh,
All right, Gabe.
all of these players.
Wide receiver Cody White. 20 games played, 8 receptions on 10 targets for 79 yards and no touchdown.
He is not a player.
He is, and he plays for the Seattle Seahawks.
I knew to say yes to that. Why did
You
I?
know what team he played for
I'm
before the
tripping, bro.
Seahawks?
The Broncos.
The Steelers.
Oh.
Dom's teams.
I set
Yeah.
that up for him.
I thought you
bro.
were gonna say Bengals.
Nah. So,
0-0. You might have to come up with some more names. You only did 5.
Dom 0. Because you said you wanted to be short.
I mean, you know.
Well, we got some good Jeopardy coming up.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, Dom.
I mean, not Jeopardy. Wheel of Fortune.
Ronald Simpson, brother.
Ronald Simpson,
This is
offensive
OJ's
tackle.
son.
Okay.
64 games played, 23 games started.
That's it. I get no other stats. He's
He's
fake.
an offensive
He's
line.
fake. He's
He
fake.
is fake.
There we go. I knew it. Ronald
He's
Simpson
made
was
up.
not a real person. That sounds like Bart Simpson, just Ronald.
All right.
Okay.
Gabe. Defensive tackle Jordan Jackson. 17 games played, 17 total tackles, 1 sack.
He is
1
a real
forced fumble.
player.
He is a real player. Do you know what team he plays for?
I want to say the Bills, but I could be so wrong.
He plays for the Denver Broncos.
Oh shit! Really?
yes, sir.
That's wild.
I
Did you
set
even
that,
know
I
him?
set that up for you.
Did you even know that?
Yeah.
You did. Okay. So who am I thinking of for the Bills? He
have
wore
no
number
idea.
90 a few years ago. He played for the Raiders for a year.
Shaq Lawson.
No, not Walls. I would have. The last
That's
name
the
is
number
completely-
90, bro.
I mean, I'm tripping then. I'll find it afterwards. We don't got to put it on the show. But yeah.
All right, our last one. If Dom gets it, he wins. If not, I have to do a tiebreaker. So, Dom, defensive back Teddy Dobson, 27 games played, 14 games started, 11 total tackles, half a sack, 3 passes defended, no interceptions, and 1 fumble recovery.
Jesus.
Is Teddy Dobson real, or did I make him up?
So he has half a sack.
Yep.
11 total tackles. So what is he? He's probably a linebacker.
It says
It
defensive
says
back
defensive
right there.
back. Why'd you?
Because I'm trying to make sense of the stat line here.
That he could have blitzed off the edge.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking. He's fake.
Is that your answer?
He's real. I know my answer is he's real. He's real.
He's real?
He's real.
Final answer?
Final answer.
He is completely made up.
Damn
So,
it.
we have a tie.
Okay, and what's the breaker?
The breaker, I got to come up with.
Who am I, NFL edition?
Let's
Are
do.
you doing the random wheel? Or are you gonna come up with a name
I
right
can't
now?
do a random one. Do you want me to do like a well-known? Well, I can't do a well-known.
Are we doing? Do
question.
you want to tell the tie with Who Am I? That's been the theme recently. It's up to you.
Sure.
We can. Gabe, what website was it?
I have it up right now, actually.
Hey, switch
Spin the
computers.
wheel.app/NFL. Oh, you want to just use mine? Yeah, here you go.
All right.
You gotta pull up the 30-second timer.
Who's
who's
going
doing it,
first
though?
for the tiebreaker?
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I said he gets to choose if I get to do it this way or not. Oh God, I've never been in this seat yet.
All right. Are you ready?
The suspense is crazy. Oh, I'm ready.
All right. Ready? Guess the player. Go.
AFC.
No.
NFC. North.
No.
South.
Yep.
Bucks.
Nope.
Panthers.
Nope.
Not Steelers.
That's it.
Falcons.
Nope.
Saints.
Yep.
Offense.
No.
Defense.
Nope. Time out. Hold up. I screwed this up. We got to redo it. He's not on the Saints anymore.
What team's he
It
on?
was Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh, yeah. What? That's the East. NFC East. I got screwed, bro.
Hey, I'm giving you another one.
Okay.
Go ahead. This one I know.
You got to say it so you know it's the one to go.
Guess the player. Go.
AFC.
Nope.
NFC.
Yep.
North.
Yep.
Lions.
Nope.
Vikings.
No.
Bears.
Nope.
Wow. Okay. There's one team left, and I am blanking. Holy crap. Who is it? Packers.
Yep.
Quarterback.
Nope.
Offense.
No.
Defense.
Yes.
Linebacker.
Nope.
Defensive line.
Nope.
Corner.
Yep.
Xavier McKinney.
Nope.
Nope. Jair Alexander.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want to give Dom a rebuttal?
I'll do it. Yeah, we'll try it.
All right.
I'm generous. Wait, but
So
if he
should
gets it, I
probably
gotta
give
go
you your
again.
Computer back.
Yeah, if he goes, I gotta do it again.
Wheel/NFL. Let's look up NFL player wheel.
Dom, I hope you don't get this week. I hope you're not primed and ready. Are you ready?
I'm probably screwed.
Are you nervous?
I am nervous.
He thought he had a week off. Be prepared for this every week now. You nervous? You look like you're
I am
trembling in your
nervous.
boots
I am
over
nervous.
there. Nick, tell me when you're
This
ready.
is like an old list. Let's see who it is. Uh-oh.
No, I'm screwed.
Okay.
I'm screwed.
Guess the player. Go.
Active.
Yes.
AFC.
No.
NFC.
Yep.
West.
Yes.
Seahawks.
Yes.
Offense.
Yes.
Line.
Nope.
Quarterback.
No.
Wide receiver.
Yep.
Tyler Lockett.
Nope.
DK Metcalf.
Nope.
Jake Bobo.
Nope.
JSN.
Nope.
DK Metcalf, JSN, Tyler Lockett, Jake Bobo.
Thumbnail again.
Who am
Are
I
we
missing?
doing this again, bro?
Who am I missing?
Cooper Kupp.
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
Bro.
well, no.
choke.
He said that was an old list, so I'm thinking about like old lists.
No, just flip it to the new player. I mean, that's...
Okay, I knew that.
You fumbled, I won.
Sure,
I was making
take
up
it.
excuses.
I could easily lose this
This
next
is
game, though.
back-to-back weeks. He got his own player.
Yeah, he got last week's. He got last
he
week's.
I
did
did
get
get
it.
last week's.
He
I
got
did.
Did get it.
DK
Last
at, like,
second.
2 seconds. This week, you fumbled. You named every player but the one you just got.
You named Jake Bobo before you. You named DK Metcalf twice before you
I think
named
he
Cooper
just says
Kupp.
Jake Bobo because he likes his name.
I do like Jake Bobo.
Bobo.
Anyways,
Bobo.
Gabe.
was not expecting that this week.
Hey, bro.
Congratulations on the win, Gabe.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now it's time for the real game,
The real game.
and I present to you guys Wheel of Fortune.
Ooh, we
I'm
got
be
a
so
setup
thrill.
over here.
I'm
All
so
right.
thrilled with you.
What are the rules to this game? Because I have no clue.
Okay, so in Wheel of Fortune, basically what happens is a computer will spin a wheel. It's gonna present you with a monetary value. So
Sounds
let's say
good.
$500. Then whoever goes first is gonna be asked a letter. It's similar to Hangman. It's basically Hangman but with money. So
That you don't have.
So Gabe will give me a letter that's not a vowel. If that
You have to buy vowels.
Yes, you have to buy
Hey, bruh.
vowels for $250. But we're gonna start with non-vowel letters that aren't A-E-I-O-U.
In case you don't know what your vowels are.
Yep. If they
Because
pop
I
up,
totally knew mine earlier today.
He was very
Yeah.
confident.
if you say a letter and it pops up like in Hangman, you get the money that the wheel spins.
Okay.
You can then use that money to buy values.
Okay.
Whoever guesses the word first gets the point for the round. I have 5 rounds.
It's a word, not a phrase or anything.
It's it's a word or a phrase. I'll
Okay.
let you know
But
beforehand.
it's football based.
It is all football based.
Okay.
That's
Similar
not
to- similar
no
to what we did
random
today?
crap.
Yeah.
It's all football based,
Cool.
and there's a hint for each one. So
All
it's
right,
like
cool.
it's like a topic.
Cool. I'm
So,
ready. Who's going first and how are we doing this?
Coin flip.
Yeah, sure. I'll let you call it in the air.
Heads.
Tails. You want or do you want to defer?
Who's going
I
first?
called heads.
Oh yeah. Why am I? Yeah.
Defer.
I guess I'll go first. We'll take a
You go
shot.
first. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Let's see what you get, Gabe.
I'm ready.
Let's click the spin.
Look at that FPS.
900, Gabe. So you got a chance to make some money here.
Okay.
Okay. So, give me a letter.
I'm gonna go R.
Ooh, he goes R. Ooh, we got 2 R's. Just so you know, right there is the topic. It's positions
Yep.
for this. 2 R's. Okay, Gabe. So you get $1,800.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're gonna spin the wheel again. You get to pick another letter, or you can buy a vowel now because you have the money
Yeah.
to do so. So $500,
Cool. Now, how much do the vowels cost?
$250 per vowel.
Okay.
Good to know.
I'm gonna go O.
O, buying a vowel. We got 1 O. So you're gonna make that 500.
Wow.
Can I steal?
Come on, we gotta spin the wheel again.
we need some music in the background. Come on, now where the Wheel of Fortune music at?
I don't think I
What is
got
Wheel of Fortune music?
I don't think there is
Yeah,
any. Is that a 5 or 600?
That is
Five-
550.
550. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it says on the side. What am I?
Yep,
Checking?
yep. Right on
I'm gonna
550.
go with an I.
You're gonna go with an I.
Yeah.
Got another vowel.
Ooh, we do got some
Ooh,
sound
we got
some
effects.
sound
We're
effects.
cooking. We're cooking.
I.
Wow, I
Okay.
is second. Nick, are you you got it yet?
No.
Ooh, I hear the ticking. We're ready. 500.
500 again.
Oh. No.
Give me a D.
D.
Ooh, okay.
No D. Okay, Nick, it flips on to you.
Damn, I went strong for you.
Brother. I'll go.
Well, let's spin the wheel for you
Yeah,
first.
you gotta spin the wheel. I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
Wheel of Fortune, Nick.
This is true. 650.
650. Almost bankrupt before the first turn.
Yikes.
Pick a letter. You
Um,
cannot buy a vowel because you cannot afford it.
I'm going to go L.
L. Ooh. And Nick makes some of his first money.
Position ends with L.
Yeah, I'm
I'm stumped on
I'm
this
really
one, bro.
lost right now.
It is a
actually.
position. Oh, Nick, you went bankrupt.
This game is rigged.
Which means that you lose your turn.
Nice sound effects.
Okay, Gabe,
Spin
your
that
turn
wheel.
now.
Spin that wheel. I want a real wheel. I want to spin it.
You gotta get one.
Oh,
Oh.
this game is rigged.
No, it's not.
Okay. Wait, what? I lose all 2,000.
You're
No.
bankrupt, buddy. That's
Oh,
what that
God.
means.
You
I
went
didn't realize how much
bankrupt.
money I even had
Okay.
until I watch it go away.
This is for you, Nick.
Oh, I wish you hit it again.
500. Pick a letter. You can
S.
not afford a vowel.
It's got it.
Oh,
Bro.
Wow, there's no S in there. That's all they hear in the background, isn't it? 800. Okay. So I got some money on the line here if I win this. We're gonna go with a. Give me a B.
We got B.
Oh,
No.
all right.
What
No
is
B.
this answer, bro?
It's for you, Nick.
Do you know the answer? Not right now, Dom.
I do know the
I was
answer.
gonna say
yeah.
you built it. So
I did build it. 500 for you, Nick. Tied up 0-0.
good luck. Oh wait.
C.
Yeah. Fuck.
N.
I know it.
Do I
I
have
know
to
it.
spin the wheel again?
Yep. Oh, I forgot to
God.
give you-
The minute you said C, I knew what it was. Do you know what it is yet?
I think so.
You have to. Yes.
Oh,
Take that L. Take that L.
How many rounds of this are
Can
there?
I
Is
guess
this
a
it?
round? Or
no,
can
it's
I
5 rounds.
can I
Okay.
take a guess or do I have to go letter?
You can take a guess.
Nickel corner. I took that shit right out of your hands.
Bro,
Take
This is
that L.
rigged. Every
Take
game
that
he
L.
does.
It's not rigged.
It's rigged
I'm
for game.
smart.
It's
I
rigged
used
for
my
game.
brain matter. I won. I
Bro,
won.
that wasn't your brain matter. That's
I
luck,
won.
dog.
Get mad. Stay mad.
I will.
Haters gonna
I
hate.
will. I
Haters
will.
are gonna hate.
Bankrupt.
Haters are gonna
Sam
hate.
Darnold is
Okay.
Haters are gonna
terrible.
hate.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is not a nickel corner.
He might
Hate
be.
to break
He
it
might
to
be
you.
better
He
as
might
a
have to
nickel
be,
corner.
but he is not yet. Dom, that was a beautiful first round. Let's keep it going.
This is nice.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah,
What do we
yeah.
got over here?
Boom.
Gabe won that round. 1-0.
I'm just dealing with the spinning wheel of death right now.
What does that mean?
Fire.
Oh, the rainbow
Oh,
wea. Yeah, I was like, what are you
yeah.
talking about?
Oh, yeah.
So we got
Guys,
some
we could be sitting around
Dead
yelling.
air to kill right
Okay,
now.
what are your feelings on the Broncos going into the draft season?
Assuming we keep the same team we have right now, we don't add anybody else. I feel like we have to go running back in the draft.
That's
Maybe
true.
not
We
first
had
round.
no one left in free agency.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
We have to go running back. Whether or not it's Genty, I don't know.
I present you
Okay.
with round 2.
Quick turnaround.
Rare NFL terms.
You won, so
so spin my wheel.
I think you go first.
Wait, did I not get any money? I won that.
You get
It's
the
a
point
new-
for the round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
okay,
I'll
okay.
update the
Yeah.
scoreboard here.
Wow, my FPS appeared to have dropped
Wow.
fivefold.
What happened?
500.
500. Let me try to fix my FPS real quick. You guys can get back to talking.
So Ashton Genty
yes.
probably not going to be there when we pick. I'm
Because
going to
apparently
go.
the Raiders and the Cowboys want him now.
I'm going to go try to go Cam Scatabo.
Ooh, not first round.
No, not first
Amari
round.
and
Second.
Hampton.
Second.
I wouldn't go second either. Third round.
Really?
Third. He's gonna sit. Injuries, size, everything. They don't like him.
Guess. Well,
I'll
who are we
take
going
him.
to
I'll take
start?
him off your hands.
We're going to start Jaleel
Jaleel.
or Audric.
But no, Amari and Hampton could be a great first round pick. Or, like I said, you go Colson Love and double down on the tight end position. There's
Right,
gonna
because
be
by the time
plenty-
Evan Ingram's contract will be up,
Ooh, or we go run. Do we go wide receiver? I
I don't think we need another young wide receiver.
We're good, boys.
Okay.
We're good. Oh, there goes my charging cord. Hold on.
So what were your thoughts on Javonte Williams saying that the sky's the limit in Dallas today?
I think that man has CTE.
Okay, we're good. Gabe,
In his kneecaps.
Gabe,
I'm ready.
Yeah.
you got
500.
500.
Give me an F
Give him an F, wherever
Buddy,
F
just
is.
next to G.
There it is.
It's an alphabetical order.
No.
Hate to make it easy on you.
Okay, your turn now.
This isn't
Nick.
like our Hangman where you got to search for the letter.
You.
This is definitely rigged. This is definitely
Nick has
rigged.
lost his turn.
Okay, your turn now, Gabe.
Oh yeah, give it to me. I already have a guess in mind, so just give me my money.
Hey,
I'll take that back. I'm not going. I lost my turn.
Wheel is spinning and
Wheel
it's
is spinning and it's
approaching
$900.
$900.
Big dollars if
Nick,
you can get it
what
right.
is your guess?
Give me a.
Give him A.
Can't afford
I
it.
can't
Can't
afford,
afford
it.
it. He's broke.
Give me I.
Ooh, I sent some money.
An I's a vowel. What are we
Oh
doing?
wait, yeah.
Ah.
There's no
I
money
forgot the
there.
rules to the game.
So he
Give
just
me-
gave away one of the letters in it.
No,
Thanks,
I
Dom.
didn't.
Yes,
I
you did.
didn't.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
Give
did.
me a
that.
W.
Yeah, I was about to say, why would a W be in that?
That W.
We're back in business with the FPS. We're good. We're chilling. 850.
850.
Give me 850. We're gonna go with a. Give me a B. Let's take a B off that board. Okay.
No, no B, no B.
We're getting no money today.
We are broke.
We are
We're
broke as it can
homeless.
get. 500.
500.
The lucky 500. 500. Yeah, I said that right. It's not my turn. It's Nick's.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Oh my
I'm so
god.
used to Nick losing his turn that I forgot to.
Give me a
I got another letter in mind if you don't go with it.
S.
Good one.
Yes. No.
Wow, that
S.
was- that was- yeah.
I'm trying to pick all the common letters.
That's where I was
That's the
at.
strat.
And we're getting 500 again. Give me an M.
He wants an M.
Give me an M. Okay.
No
Brother.
M.
I'm handing the W over to Nick because now there's gonna be no letters.
I'm
left
gonna
on
hand it
the
right
board.
back to you.
We're trading 700.
700. We got big bucks back.
What do you
again.
got going on, Nick? What's your guess?
No, I don't know. L. No.
Yeah, you're gonna take
no.
the L. No, give it to him. He said it. Yeah, you took the L.
Wow, Gabe. Wow.
How many letters has Gabe gotten this round? Oh,
800.
800.
Those was a turn.
Yeah,
bro.
you wish. Give me a D.
He
Wait,
wants
wait.
Yeah, yeah.
He wants the D.
How is that
Oh,
not
no D
there?
for Gabe.
He got no D. He got no D.
No D for Gabe.
No D for Gabe.
That's fine. that is A okay with me.
Okay, Nick,
500
500
again.
My God, dude, we're gonna run out of letters.
Go G. No, why am I
What
telling you?
position has a G other than guard?
No,
It's
it's
rare
rare
NFL
NFL
teams.
terms.
Or terms. Sorry, terms. That's why I'm thinking
And
of.
none of those letters are in that?
No.
That's crazy. R?
We know what's in it.
No R. Wow.
Okay, so you got to think outside the box, right?
500.
You're gonna give
I
me
guess.
500, and so here is where I give you a P, and you give me a right. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
We're starting
okay.
off strong
We got
after
a P.
after wiping the whole alphabet
Oh
off.
my God.
Gabe's got some money.
Give me an I.
He wants
Hey.
an eye. Got to spin the wheel
I gotta
first.
spin the wheel first. Hold on. let me reconsider.
Jumping the gun here.
Oh, that was close.
2,000.
2,500. I got plenty of vowels to buy. Give me an I. We're gonna go with the I still. I already said it. Yes.
Well, you
There
knew
is
it was
an eye.
there.
Give me an E. Oh, I gotta spin again.
Got to spin again. Yeah, no cheating up
Oh
this.
God, if I get lose turn of bankrupt, then that shit's fucked. Woo, close. 600. Give me an E.
He wants an E.
Oh,
No
all right.
E.
Just like that, we're
I
back to.
genuinely have no idea what this is.
Well, you can only go so far,
900. You got a big one, Nick.
and with that money,
Damn right. T?
ooh,
No.
What?
T.
how is that not in there? Do you know it, Dom?
I do know
you
it. I
said
do know it. 900.
900.
For you, Gabe.
Give me an A.
No.
Oh
A.
my God. Defer.
And here we are again spinning. Give him bankrupt.
650.
No.
He has no money to
650.
lose.
I know.
650, Nick.
Yeah, but it's like losing a turn.
H?
He's hoping. He's saying it for a prayer. There you go.
Okay, Nick.
Pinch.
So you put some money on the board. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no. Game over. All right, the wheel is somewhat spinning.
Oh, we got our FPS back.
Bankrupt.
Whoa! This has to be rigged.
Give me a
There's
U.
no way.
You spin it and then give me the U.
He wants the U.
I
I'll
want
just
the
spin
U.
it anyway.
The FPS just screwed me up. I'm about to hit bankrupt again. Nope, 500. 550.
550. You want U?
I want you.
No U.
No, you can't. That makes it real easy for you.
Dog.
No,
650.
Jesus.
you can't buy anything.
I
so
can't. I
Get-
can't go with the letter I want.
Take a Y at this point, or take an X.
Jesus. I'm gonna go G.
Oh, that's got to be on there. What?
No.
Butter. Is this a real thing?
Yes,
Did you just?
yes. This is actually more.
Oh
In case
my
you couldn't tell, I
God.
got bankrupt.
I still
And
can't.
there goes
I still can't
all
get the letter I want.
$3,000, and neither of you guys
Lord
could
have
buy
mercy.
a vowel now.
This is tough, dude.
500.
Oh my God.
This game is
Give me a
something else.
C. Thank you.
What?
This did not make it any easier.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Oh, I think I got the second word.
You might get thrown off, though.
500. Nick,
Give me a K.
he wants a K. Ooh.
All right, now I just gotta figure out what the hell that is.
Why there's only one letter left? Oh, not this again.
I automatically win.
Yeah, wait.
Why is there only one letter
I
left?
think I know what this letter's gonna be.
Oh shit. What letter?
Huh. This is a tough choice. I'm gonna go O.
Pooch kick.
What the hell is a pooch kick?
That sounds like something that does not happen on a football field.
I don't
Look
want
it up,
I don't
look it
want to
up.
have a pooch kick happen
you
to
don't
me.
know what a
Yeah,
pooch
what is a
What
pooch
the hell
kick?
is a pooch kick?
Squib kicks are low and driven. In contrast, a pooch kick is a high in. So it's what you do in Madden to drain clock when you like. It's a squib kick. That is a
Yeah,
squib
essentially.
kick. A
Yeah.
pooch kick?
I-
That sounds dirty.
Rare NFL terms.
Don't
Taking
kick
that
me in
W.
the. Don't kick me in the poop. We're tied. We're
Yeah,
tied.
for that round.
1-1.
Yeah, but we're 1-1.
1
I don't
2
care.
1.
I care.
I don't care, bro.
We are 1-1. Should I start grittying? Like, what's happening? Get sturdy with it.
Okay, we have round 3 now.
Round 3.
Okay, obscure nicknames.
Let me.
Albino Rhino.
Okay, Nick, you're going first for this one.
Is that just because you chose so, or?
No, that's
It's 'cause I won the last
Okay, I
round.
was gonna say I'm trying to make
Okay,
sure.
$550 for Nick.
Give me
He doesn't know what he wants.
an
I actually
S.
don't. And you guys did see the hint of obscure nicknames.
Shanghai Sharks.
That's it. Give me an H.
You got to spin the wheel first, buddy. You
I
could
know,
go
I was
bankrupt.
just joking, bro.
Yeah. You
Give
can
me a
lose all your
bankrupt.
money.
Give me bankrupt. Give me bankrupt. And he got 500.
500 again. What do you want, Nick?
Give me an O.
He wants an buying a vowel.
LOL. WTF was that guess?
LLWTF.
Okay, Gabe.
Don't give me bankrupt. Oh, give me bankrupt
Hey.
on the first hand.
Oh
So-
man. Okay, your turn now,
Is that the
Nick.
equip? Yeah. Okay. Well,
$850.
so much for a
$850.
turn.
Big money.
So much for a turn. That would have been
Give
nice.
me
But I know we can't
L.
get everything.
He wants L. Ooh, we got 2. I'm wondering if you guys are gonna know this one.
So far, I do not.
Well, we got 2 letters on the board, so I sure hope not. Otherwise, it's too easy.
Did you pick the answers?
I did.
Okay.
500, Nick.
Give me A.
Bro, I'm gonna go on a freaking.
Yeah, are you gonna buy a vowel or spin the wheel? Because you're buying a vowel. I'm not gonna spin the wheel.
I'm gonna spin.
I'm gonna spin the wheel.
He just wants more money. The opportunity at it.
Yes. I'm
Greedy.
greedy.
Bankrupt. Oh, come on.
900.
Come on.
R.
And an R.
R. He wants an R, guys.
Oh my god.
Okay, buy a vowel or spin the wheel.
I'm gonna buy an E.
Gonna buy an E. Ooh. Gonna buy a vowel or spin the wheel.
I want to answer the puzzle.
What is the puzzle?
Steel curtain.
Hold on.
How do you not know if it's you? Bro.
Gabe didn't even have a shot, bro.
Yeah, not a
Yeah, 'cause there's
chance.
That one bankrupt.
Not a chance.
2-1.
How many rounds are there? 5?
5.
Okay.
2 more, guys. 2 more.
I like this.
Ooh.
Infamous
4
NFL
words.
moments. 4 words. And 1, 2, 3.
No, really? I couldn't tell.
Okay.
Can I
Nick.
solve the puzzle?
Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miracle in the Meadowlands. Don't
Bro
play
just
with me.
Cheated. Bro is cheated.
Don't play with me.
I'm leaving.
This
is
my
bullshit.
court. This
This
is
is
my pool
bullshit.
table. This is my house.
I don't even
Last
get to.
one.
What?
NFL trickery phrases.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Hey, bro, take that L. I gotta spin. I don't know.
You're
this
not
one
gonna
off-
guess
I don't
right
know
away?
This one off the
How
bat.
the hell did you know the last one?
Well, there's only so many moments with, like, I mean,
Oh my god, dog.
Okay, Gabe. This is for you now.
lose a turn.
600.
Give me an S.
He wants an S.
Oh, we got a couple of them. Thanks for the
Ooh.
support, guys. I appreciate that. We got a lot of going on.
You make a
here.
lot of money.
Okay. Well, what if
Oh, I
wanna-
should have asked.
Yeah,
Well, screw it. You're spin the wheel.
I already spun.
What do you want?
We're gonna take an I.
Take an I. No I. Okay,
Fuck
Nick.
this game.
600. 650. What do you want?
Don't breathe too heavy.
Yeah, I don't
That
actually.
1400 isn't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went bankrupt.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
I
can't
appreciate
buy
you not
anything.
cheating. I
Hey, I'm
appreciate
good
that.
with
I
that.
appreciate that.
I already
You're
won.
Hey, don't clap.
650.
Don't clap.
Give me
Only
an
clap
R.
if I get it one right. Bruh.
Ooh, we got 2.
So now he's gonna go on a freaking bender.
I actually don't remember what this one is. This one's going. I'm going along with this one too.
I'm gonna spin.
You're gonna spin the wheel.
Nick, be honest. How close are you to knowing it?
I have no idea what it is right now. At the moment, not close at all.
500. Nick, what are you gonna guess?
C.
No C.
So he really doesn't know. Okay.
Find a vowel or spin the wheel, Gabe.
Spin it. Oh god, this was risky.
Ooh.
Okay, Nick, spin the wheel
This
or buy
game
a
is
vowel.
fucking rigged.
I'm gonna spin.
Spin the wheel.
So buy a vowel is what you're saying. Yeah.
850.
Give me L.
So much for this being tricky.
Now I'm gonna buy an A.
Gonna buy an A.
Ass.
Nice.
I'm gonna buy an E.
I'm gonna buy another E.
He's gonna solve the puzzle.
I don't know what it is still. Tricky phrases. Spin.
He's gonna spin.
I know my letter, but I can't
We got to get rid of the ass at the bottom.
ass.
500.
V.
V. V. Where the hell is V? There's V. Ooh.
Spin.
He wants to spin again. He's risking it all. Gabe's getting nervous over there. He's getting
It's
antsy.
not nervous. It's
650.
It's over.
P. Buy vowel or spin the wheel?
I don't know what the top word is. I'm gonna buy an O.
Buy an O.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm gonna buy a U. Do I have to spin to guess another letter, or can I just guess?
Are you gonna solve the puzzle?
I basically
Oh,
watched.
yeah, I can solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
Double reverse pass.
I basically watched this entire shit unfold after round one. They knew it.
Wow,
They
Gabe.
knew it.
Gabe. And that gives that leads with a final score of
4-1.
4-1.
Gabe won the first round, and I went 4-0.
I didn't play the game after try 2.
I understood. I understand it now.
He understood the assignment.
Good game. Good game.
My energy is gone now. That just killed me. I basically watched Nick play Wheel of Fortune for 15 minutes.
Don't go bankrupt, bro.
Yeah. Well, boys, that is all we have for this week's episode. If you guys want to collab the Turf Talk podcast, as we've said every week, hit us up at not my personal, at gabedownpodcast@gmail.com. That is the best way to reach us and for us to answer you in a formal, timely manner. And with that, join the huddle and join the talk with the Turf Talk podcast.